We're excited to get back out here and play another tough road game here in the Big East. Hopefully an opportunity to get our second road kill in a row. I told our guys after the Seton Hall game, much like I told them after the Marquette game, we have to move on. We got to move forward. And it's like you're driving in a car, right? You got to look forward. You got the rear view mirror. You kind of always learn from the past, kind of what doesn't work, what works, but also, man, you got to look forward to the next game, and you got to have we had a quick turnaround here with DePaul. DePaul, really talented team. I think they're as talented as anybody in our entire league. They beat Butler pretty handily a couple weeks ago. They went to overtime with Villanova. I thought they had Marquette beat at Marquette this past Saturday, so they're in every game. They got some tremendous players in Paul Reid, Jalen Coleman-Lands. Charlie Moore has been a huge addition to their team this year. He's been as good as any point guard in our league. So we're going to have our hands full. They're a good rebounding team, and they're physical. Coach Leto does a great job. So we have to be ready to roll tomorrow.
Does it help to have a game so quickly after such a big win at Seton Hall in terms of just turning that page and making sure the guys refocus on what's at stake?
Yeah, I think so. I think our group's been pretty good. I went recruiting on Saturday night after the game while I was kind of out on the East Coast, and I kind of gave our guys the message after the game, then on the bus, and then was texting with guys on Saturday night just to make sure, again, you move on, right? Again, you enjoy your win for about 20 minutes, and then you move on to the next game. And I thought our guys had, Sunday we didn't do much, Shannon, just because, again, we've been in a grinder here as far as games go, and so we walked through a couple things and talked about DePaul's personnel because it was the first time we played them this year, and then practiced today. And I could tell our guys have a good mindset, have a good focus, have kind of moved on from that Seton Hall game.
Paul Reid is one of the toughest bigs in the league. He's got, he and Tyreek probably go head-to-head with double-doubles, and, he's, I think, number 2 in the league in blocks. What kind of challenges does he pose, and how much is that rebounding battle, especially between him and Tyreek, really going to matter on Tuesday?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest key to the game is the glass. I mean, they're big, they're physical, they're imposing. They start 6'8", 6'9", 6'9", a lot like we've been doing. So they're good on the glass. And, Paul Reid specific, he's a phenomenal player. I think he's top 2 in the league in both defensive rebounding and offensive rebounding percentage. He's a double-double guy. He could score it inside, outside, drive it. He's versatile. He's gotten so much better during his time there. It's funny. I remember him as a freshman. He was okay, and he had a good year last year. Was much improved, and he's taken another step this year. So it's going to have to be a team effort, that's for sure, to keep him off the glass and to keep him from scoring.
They seem like a tough out, even though their league record is 1-8. They nearly beat Marquette on the road this weekend, and I think they've lost 4 games in a row. But
yeah.
I can't. Obviously, you're not taking them as a team that's got that record.
Yeah, I think they're really good. I do. At this league, you're 1 week away from feeling really good, and you're 1 week away from feeling really, really bad about yourself. They're, like I said, their starting 5 is as talented as anybody's in our league. I really believe that. And Coach Leto does a great job. They're going to play hard. They're going to share the ball. They're dynamic with Charlie Moore. He's a game changer. Them getting him immediately eligible. He's the quickest guy in our league. He puts so much pressure on you, and they set so many ball screens for him. And then they got those big dudes up front that are just so imposing on the glass.
As far as the quadrant system with the NCAA, how much do you pay attention to that? Does it matter for you in your preparations or what you tell the guys? How much do you really kind of emphasize it?
I keep it simple with our guys, man. We're going to get a roadkill. That's it. And we play each 4-minute war like the score 0-0 every single time. We try to get 7 kills. Those are our goals. And I think if we have that mindset, breaking it into smaller, because I don't think our guys fully understand the quadrant system. They don't, and they don't need to. Again, if we take care of business, and then they don't need to worry about that. Our staff will worry about that.
As far as free throws, something we've talked about before, but last 2 games, I think 43% combined from the line. How do you attack that? How do you change that?
It's definitely not a repetition problem. Our guys get up plenty of reps. It's more mental. They got to go up. And they got to think they're making it. I'll never forget. I was from Indiana, obviously. Larry Bird's is from Indiana. He's one of the best all-time players that's ever played basketball. And his mindset when he'd go to the line would be, hey, you're going to add, if they're up there for 2 free throws, hey, we're going to add 2 points to the scoreboard right here, real easy. It's just that confidence and the mindset. You can't get mental. Again, we don't have time for that because that cost us against Marquette. Cost us the game. Yeah, you go 11 for 25 from the line, and then I think we were 9 for 20 against Seton Hall. That's the difference between winning and losing close games, and we know that, and our guys know that, and we'll keep getting repetitions and keep giving them confidence. Right? I think that's really, really important.
If it's mental, I know you guys have worked with a sports psychologist. Does that come into play here? Have you guys met more with that psychologist?
Yeah, those guys meet with them consistently, and it's about performance. Performance coach almost, trying to help them deal with adversity and how to keep your focus. Because even sometimes you'll see our guys, whether they get fatigued or may have been a call or whatever it's going on out on the floor. You got to be able to keep their focus on the task at hand, especially at the free throw line.
Daniel Ramsey not practicing now. Is there a change in what you foresee for him the rest of the season?
Not really. He's just kind of day to day. He's practiced some. He hasn't practiced some days. Still trying to figure it out. He's hopeful that he can play. He wants to play. We're hopeful that he can play as well. We're not giving up hope on that for this season.
What's his setback right now?
Just his knee. His knee still. It gets really, really sore on certain days. So, again, we're just trying to he's working hard with Dave Fluker and our doctors to try to get that figured out.
Another guy, Deonte Miles, has not been around here. Obviously, he's not playing this year for the red shirt, but how's he doing? What's going on with him?
Yeah, he had a very, very minor surgery done. We're just trying to be cautious with Deonte, looking long term. He'll be out for about 2 weeks. That's it. So it's nothing serious. Perfect. Thank you.